your trim tool, go ahead and get underneath the back side of the switch panel right here. I'm going to go ahead and pop this up. Once this comes up, you want to go ahead and pull the front backward. Slide that out. Pinch on the little tab right here. Remove this harness. Right behind the door pull here, you want to go ahead and use a small pick. Get behind here and pop this little cap off. You want to remove this Phillips head screw right here, and then there's two along the bottom of the door panel. So right behind this corner trim panel right here, use a trim tool. There is one plastic button that holds that. Pop that out like that. Next, grab the door panel itself, pull it straight up. Go ahead and push your door lock button through the panel itself as you separate it from the door. Behind here you have your door rod and it has a plastic retainer clip. You want to undo that plastic clip just by pushing on it to the side. Once that's separated, pull up on the rod. You can now lift up on the door panel, separate it. On this module here, we're going to start by pressing in on the spring tab and disconnect that harness. Next, remove the 3 Phillips head screws holding this in place. Remove the 3 Phillips head screws holding the speaker in place. There's a connector on the back. Simply pinch the tab and separate the speaker wire. Remove your water shield starting in an upper corner, gently pulling it away. Be careful not to tear the water shield. You want to be careful with the adhesive. It's very, very sticky. Don't want to get that on your clothes. Just continue all the way around until it's all separated. Temporarily reconnect your power window switch. With the window all the way down, you now have access to the main beam support that holds your glass to lift and lower it. There's a 10mm nut here, and there's a 10mm nut here. We're going to go ahead and loosen these, and then we're going to slide the track so that the bolts are in the holes. With those loose, slide the track. When you pull this out, the glass will now be free. Manually raise the glass up out of the track. Go ahead and raise and support the glass using tape, suction cups, whatever you have to hold that in place. So what we're going to do next is we're going to remove these 2 10mm bolts. We're going to loosen these 2, take the regulator out, and disconnect this connector inside the door panel. Once we have these 4 main bolts and unit removed, we're now going to go ahead and loosen this one here. And we're going to remove this one. Now we can go ahead and get access to this connector. I'm I'm going to pinch the spring tab. Remove that. And work this unit out. So what we want to do now is take this screw out right here. I'm going to go ahead and reinstall this into our new unit. I'm going to remove these two and get those installed here. Install your regulator into the door shell. You want to now go ahead and connect your power window harness now. Bring our inner track up. Get that lined up first. Get this bolt started. Once that's started, go ahead and raise the regulator up the side. So we have those lined up now. The two longer screws go in the fixed position. Go ahead and tighten all these down. Now go ahead and use your switch. Lower the regulator unit. You can actually see your bar right here. You can now go ahead and lower the glass down inside. We can see the bolts, and this allows us to line up our track as that glass lowers down. And we'll line up both sides. And slide the track over. And we'll tighten those down. Disconnect your power window harness. So I'm going to go ahead and start by reinstalling our water shield here. Start on the left-hand side and work our way down the side of the door panel here. Don't forget to pull your harnesses through. Just work your way around. Reconnect your speaker harness. We're going to go ahead and get the 3 screws started. We're not going to tighten them down until we have all the screws installed. Now with all screws in, we'll go ahead and snug those down. I'll go ahead and install our module here. Just get the screws started. And snug them down. And then we'll reconnect the connector. And grab your actuator rod, line that up. You want to push that into place. Once that's in, push your lock clip over, snap it on. Grab your lock button. You want to go ahead and get that lined up and put that back into your door. Take that door shell, line up the tabs around the door panel onto the door shell itself. Push it down, and then up in this upper corner here, don't forget to press on that tab. Let's go ahead and install our lower door panel screws. Install the upper door panel screw. Once you have that snug, you can go ahead and take your little trim button, line that up, snap that into place. Reach down inside the panel, grab your harness, get that connected. When you go to line this up, make sure that this front tab goes underneath, forward, and then you can press this down.